All right, let's get right into it. You know when you hear AI in schools, your mind probably jumps to, I don't know, robot teachers, flying desks, but the truth is, the real story is happening right now. And frankly, it's much more human than you might think.
I mean, just think about it for a second. What if this incredible shift in education isn't about replacing people at all? What if it's about using the technology we already have, the stuff that's all around us, to help us become even better learners, thinkers, and teachers? Because look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. AI is here. It's a present-day reality, and over just the last few years, it's quietly started to change the game in our classrooms in some really profound ways. So, let's start with the students. Picture this. It's 10 o'clock at night, and you're completely stuck on a math problem. Instead of waiting till tomorrow, boom, you can get instant step-by-step help. Or imagine trying to wrap your head around a tough science concept and getting it explained 5 different ways until one of them just clicks. That's the personalized support we're talking about. It can even be a creative partner, helping you turn a simple story idea into a full-on comic book. How cool is that? And for our teachers, oh, this is an absolute game changer. AI is helping them get back hours every single week by handling the tedious stuff. You know, generating different worksheets for a diverse class or drafting parent emails. And that's time they can now pour back into what really matters, mentoring a struggling student, leading a deep class discussion, or just connecting one-on-one. This new ecosystem brings parents into the loop too. For maybe the first time, many are getting a much clearer window into their child's learning journey. Instead of just a report card every few months, imagine a real-time dashboard that lets you know when your kid has mastered a new skill or when they're starting to struggle with something. It just makes it so much easier to offer the right support at home. So when you put it all together, you see these aren't just small wins. They add up to a way better learning environment for everybody. We're talking about AI boosting inclusion with real-time translation for a new student, or opening doors to virtual science labs for schools that could never afford them. It's amplifying creativity for every single learner out there. But as incredible as all that is, it's really just the beginning. We've seen the foundation that's being laid right now. So let's look ahead a little bit. Let's see where all this is headed as we look toward 2026 and beyond. What we're seeing is a fundamental shift away from that old, standardized, one-size-fits-all model. The future is about personalized roadmaps, where a student's learning path can adjust in real time. If they show a passion for astronomy in a physics lesson, their curriculum can lean into that. Assessments become dynamic, measuring real understanding through projects and simulations, not just by filling in bubbles on a test.
And this means the teacher's role evolves into something even more amazing, the learning designer. Think of them as an architect. They're using their expertise, their human insight, along with these powerful tools to design totally unique and effective learning experiences for each and every student. It makes a profession more creative and impactful than ever.
This quote right here just captures the entire philosophy perfectly. The goal isn't for AI to take over or to find an easy way out. It's about using this incredible new tool to finally help us achieve what we've always wanted to in education, but on a scale we could never, ever manage before.
Of course, with all this incredible potential, we have to talk about the challenges. We can't just dive in head first. To get this right, we have to move forward wisely and thoughtfully. And that means we absolutely must have guardrails in place.
And some of these things are just non-negotiable. First and foremost, we have to protect student data, period. The tools we use have to be safe and fair for every single person. And, as we've been saying, human judgment has to stay at the absolute center of every decision. That means building up digital literacy for all of us, so students, teachers, and parents all understand how this technology works and can use it wisely.
Let this one really sink in for a moment. AI can analyze data, it can generate text, and spot patterns with unbelievable speed. But it doesn't understand context. It doesn't understand ethics or truth. It's a powerful assistant, maybe a brilliant co-pilot, but it is not an oracle.
And that brings us to the bedrock principle of this entire transformation. Technology can offer suggestions, it can show us data and options, but at the end of the day, people, teachers, administrators, parents, and the students themselves are the ones who make the final, crucial decisions.
So if you put it all together, the picture becomes crystal clear. The story of AI in education isn't a conflict. It's not AI versus humans. The real, exciting, and powerful story is AI with humans. It's a partnership designed to empower our teachers and inspire our learners.
And you know what? This isn't science fiction. It's not some prediction for 10 or 20 years from now.
The tools are here. The implementation has begun. And this human-centered future of learning is already starting to unfold right now.